Hello. Welcome to our monthly support meeting. This support meeting is a Walnut Foundation initiative. We are about Black men's health with a focus on prostate cancer. Why a prostate cancer support group for Black men? Incidence and mortality levels are higher among our demographic. In particular, men from the Caribbean and Africa. We are too casual about health issues, and this needs to be addressed. We need to be coached about navigating the Canadian health system, about getting the best treatment despite systemic biases. There are many false rumors about the impact of prostate cancer and its treatment that need to be addressed. Black men need a space where they can safely and openly talk about personal issues such as sexuality, intimacy, and incontinence. Our qualifications. Many of our members have been trained as peer advisors of the Princess Margaret True North Navigator program to guide prostate cancer patients. In addition, Walnut Foundation members have the experience of providing ongoing guidance to men diagnosed with prostate cancer, both in groups and one-on-one. Now some ground rules. We do not provide medical advice. It may sometimes appear this way, but that is not our intention. We share and exchange information and experiences. Video participation is required. Men do not feel safe when they cannot see the faces of participants. Anybody participating without video will be cut off after 5 minutes, unless that person provides a plausible explanation, preferably through chat or speaking up. The provision of guidance is a two-step process. First, there is feedback from support group attendees. And when necessary, there is a follow-up guidance one-on-one with a Walnut Foundation advisor. We fully embrace conventional treatment and advise that alternative treatment be considered with caution. Simply because there is typically no date on performance. We do not object to integration of alternative methods into conventional health routine, into prevention or management of side effect, for instance. However, we advise that you deal with reputable practitioners. A word to those of you who will be providing advice. We are very encouraged by your willingness to set time outside to help. We do want to produce useful feedback and guidance and would like to offer a few tips. Listen. 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 This increases the likelihood that your advice will be relevant. Try to be brief. It is not about you. Avoid talking about your entire prostate cancer journey. Stick to the aspects pertinent to the advice you are giving. Incorrect information can lead to unfortunate health decisions. If you are unsure of your information, do not provide it, or at least state that you are not sure. We are not experts. Avoid sounding like one. Otherwise, you can be sending out wrong signals, resulting in potentially incorrect decisions and damaging our reputation. A facilitator may sometimes need to intervene to preserve the focus of the meeting. Do not take this personally. If a non-Black person joins the meeting, national and provincial policies suggest we welcome that person. Now some particulars about our support routine. This starts with guidance, followed by sharing, then group discussion on a topic of interest. The guidance session is most important. Anyone seeking guidance should leave the meeting feeling that as a group we did our best. First, men with prostate cancer issues identify themselves. These men are queued up and considered in turn, with priority given to men with a pending treatment decision. Each person is advised to indicate where he is on his prostate cancer journey, then state the specific advice he is seeking. He may need to answer questions to fill perceived gaps in the information he provided. The sharing session follows. Someone shares his prostate cancer journey. Then there is a free-flowing exchange involving questions, clarifications, and swapping of experiences. So, think about how you could contribute to this session to make it a useful exercise for all. Finally, there is the discussion session on specific topics, time permitting. Some tips for men seeking advice. 1. Every man has a different experience, and guidance will therefore vary. You may need to sort out what is relevant to your situation by talking to family, friends, or to a Walnut Foundation advisor. 2. Do not tell your doctor or specialist that we offered you medical advice. It may sometimes appear this way, but it is never our intention. 3. During the guidance session, do not seek advice out of turn. This is distracting and not fair to the person being advised. Now we will cover the information required from men with prostate cancer issues. You may not be able to provide all of this information, but do your best. We will need to know your age, your family history of prostate cancer, what alerted you that you may be afflicted with prostate cancer. Was it a trend in your PSA values, a digital rectal examination, or both? Was it another development altogether? Please provide the state of your prostate gland. Your numbers at diagnosis will be useful. That is, PSA value, the Gleason score, and if available, details from your biopsy. The total number of samples taken, number of samples infected. For each infected sample, its Gleason score and the percentage of the sample infected, and in instances when the cancer is not contained in the prostate gland, the nature and extent of its spread. If you have not been treated, please provide your knowledge of treatment options, whether or not you have seen any specialists. Side effects you would like to avoid, as well as whether you are leaning toward a particular treatment and why. If treated, for each treatment, describe its impact on your PSA value and its significant side effects. And in instances when the cancer is not contained in the prostate gland, describe the impact of treatment on the nature and extent of the spread.